Hello. I guess I am live right now. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I am Ann Humphrey. I'm not too sure that the camera just flickered out, but it's okay. So let's start right now that I'm live. I am Ann Humphrey, the creator of this page, Ann Humphrey, actor, SAG-AFTRA upcoming. I just wanted to come by here today. It is Friday, November 13th, 2020, and the time is 10:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Ooh, those are good numbers. 10:10, 1010. Love it. So I just wanted to come by here today because I've been doing Facebook Lives all day today. It's just been pretty hectic but fun, but actually literally fun. And I said, since I just started this page, my actor page, and a lot of you had no idea that I possess that skill, I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you for, liking this page, for being curious. I know some of you may be a little curious and may want to learn a little bit more and pull back some of the layers that I naturally possess. I appreciate it. You know, I know there's a millions of other pages that you could have hit like on. However, you chose this page. And one thing that my mother always taught me to always say please and say thank you. So I wanted to do that to just give you a beautiful, warm thank you for me personally. Although I have posted it in a text on the page, but it's nothing like a live video, so you can actually see the person and they actually say thank you. So I'm giving you guys a hug and thanking you for joining here. So let me just tell you, I'm not going to take up too much of your time this evening, but I just wanted to do like a little cutie patootie, easy breezy, video just to tell you a little bit more about why this page is here. This is not just some, let me create another page because I have nothing else better to do. Actually, I always have other things to do, but everything that I do is purposeful. I'm not too sure if you got a chance to listen and hear the video. Well, it's not video, it's an audio podcast that I did with Kevin Johnson. And back in, I think it was May ish, maybe May 2019. So that gives you a little bit to let you know about, just some of the things and who I am and how I'm showing up and how I got my first, acting opportunity in a college production in A Raisin in the Sun as I played Ruth Younger, which is Walter Lee's wife, one of the leading roles. And it was tremendous. It really taught me a lot because I'm not too sure if you heard that interview, but I was the one who got all the directions from the director because I wanted to save Ruth, wrap my arms around her because I felt that, Walter Lee was just being arrogant. He wasn't paying any attention to his wife, and she's giving him signs that she's not doing well. She needed his attention, and I'm telling you, I wanted to come across that table at Walter Lee several times. But one of the things that I learned in that beautiful process during my journey in that process and working with my director at the time, rest in peace, Dr. Richard Henners, and along with, it wasn't just him. He was a director, but he surrounded himself with a beautiful team of other people who assisted us during this time in our production who, I remember, I can't remember her last name, but I remember you, Amy. If you're looking at this, I remember you. I remember you helped me with my lines. I would go to your house. And it's because of you, Amy, that I'm now eating a lot of Tyson's chicken because I remember you used to have mm, that beautiful Tyson chicken. I think it was like a full chicken that you would put in the oven. This was like in the late 90s. And it's all because of you. I'm now like a Tyson girl. And I believe the brand that you chose and selected at your home was the Tyson brand, if I'm not mistaken. But you were just wonderful. I remember you were helping me with my lines. And yeah, it was a lot of other people, but I remember Amy a lot because, Amy helped me out with my lines. I would go to her house, it would be myself and other people within the production. We would just, go over our lines and study them and learn because everything was new to me. I didn't know stage left, stage, like I didn't know all that stuff. I just, was just excited about the possibility of being in this production, this college production. And so, Amy, wherever you are, I hope you see this. I hope you see this because I have so much gratitude for you. And I'm so sorry, Amy, I don't remember your name, but I can see your face. If you can see me seeing your face, you'll see that I see your face. So, Amy, if you're out there in social media land, please stop on by. I hope you remember me because you played a pivotal part in preparing me for this beautiful role that now I just so honor and love and respect. And, but I had to journey to get there. But yeah, it was definitely worth it. It was definitely worth it. But yeah, so I created this page. I created this page because, as I said, and anyone who knows me very well knows that I've always known I belong on stages, whether it's a stage and as far as a theater is concerned or film, TV, movies. And every time when I find a show that I really admire and admire the cast, I always say, I need to be written in, not taking anyone from their jobs. I mean, like, a supporting actor, or actress, supporting the characters. I see myself in so many different arenas. And I said, I believe in the power of manifestation. Everything that I do, I manifest. And I'm sure that you do too. And I said, I've always had this urge, this urgency, this desire, this taste for, being on stage and uh, playing all of these beautiful roles. Me, particularly, for all of you directors who may be listening to this or other people that that work with you. One of the things that I love I really believe that I was born either in the 30s, 40s, or 50s. I really believe, or 20s. I really believe that I was born during that time because, like, you have the Josephine Baker. I remember there was a time I would just wear my hair like the Josephine Baker, and I would practice like as if I was Josephine Baker, and then you have people like singers like the Dinah Washington and the Sarah Vaughn's and the Ella Fitzgeralds of the world, these beautiful statement women who cause such a vibration and their music live on and it's just timeless. And one of the things I've always visualized is that I would play a role like that, being, on stage, singing those beautiful ballads. To me, ladies and gentlemen, That's true music for me. I mean, you may have something else. I mean, I do like other genres of music. Don't get me wrong, but it's something about a woman being beautifully dressed in a beautiful gown to the point that you think that she got sewn in. The gown was sewn in while she was standing there. That's the way I see myself. I see myself on a stage with beautiful, dancers, or just me, with the spotlight on this beautiful stage or in film where I'm singing beautiful music like the Dinah Washington, like the Sarah Vaughns, like the Ella Fitzgerald, and the hair, the makeup, and really connecting to those words. One of my favorite songs of all times that really caused me to really tap into that era is by Dinah Washington. Again, it's all because of this Raisin in the Sun. But this is because of this gentleman that also worked at the time. It was called Broward Community College, which is now called Broward College. Um, Charlie Cal, Mr. Charlie Cal. You know, I remember Mr. Charlie Cal. I don't know where he's at. I'm not too sure what's going on with Mr. Charlie Cal. But Mr. Charlie Cal, thank you. Because Mr. Charlie Cal, while I was working in the theater department, he would purposely play all of this beautiful music. And when he realized that I loved Dinah Washington, I remember back then, all you newbies now, you're going to say a cassette tape. What is a cassette tape, Ann Humphrey? I don't know what a cassette tape is, but he made a cassette tape for me of Dinah Washington, of all of Dinah Washington music. I remember that. Mr. Charlie Cal, it's because of you. I think he resurrected something inside of me to cause me to have a memory of something that was deep down inside that I had no idea. Now, of course, I've always known that I belong on stages and speaking and acting, but I never knew that, particularly Dinah Washington, this bitter earth was my introduction to Dinah. Now, of course, This Bitter Earth was played in the production, but before it was played in the production, Mr. Charlie Cal would play Dinah. I mean, he would play them all, but Mr. Charlie Cal would particularly play Dinah Washington. And when he realized how much I loved Dinah, he would show me pictures of her. He would give me a history lesson of Dinah. And because her voice, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Dinah Washington, or maybe you need to go on YouTube and look at some of her beautiful videos. The rawness in her voice, I believe that she woke up ancestors. She caused the ancestors to get up and dance and dance beautifully to her voice. It's something that Dinah voice did for me, which caused me still now to this day to love and appreciate Dinah Washington. Now, I love Sarah Vaughan and Ella Fitzgerald and all the other women and men, but it's Dinah was that person that opened another vortex for me, a vortex that I didn't even know existed. And of course, I love when she does the songs, the different musics with Brooke Benton. You know, that to me is just, it's real music. So, I'm having a Dinah Washington moment. I really am. So that's what I see. I see, myself on a stage and singing her music and in a gown and just being a true goddess, a woman connecting to those lyrics and causing a wave that will penetrate and permeate to whomever hear the sound of my voice. That would be for the theater part, or maybe a beautiful film that really embraces that era. So yeah, that would be pretty fun. That would be pretty fun. Yeah, I would love that. However, I have just wanted to stop by to just share a little bit about myself from time to time. I'm going to do a little pop up here and there just so I can reach out and touch you guys. And eventually, I would like to do some Zooms with some of you that's already here. Because I would like to learn a little bit more about you. And, especially if you're in this acting business, I would love to be able to do a Zoom or do something live with you so we can learn from each other. So you can share some of your journey secrets, and if you're still journeying, it doesn't matter. I don't need you to be already there because one thing that I've learned, the journey is where the sweetness is. When you're journeying, because you're learning more about yourself, you're building that muscle, you're getting tested, you're seeing if you really want it or you're just saying that you want it. Yeah. So if anyone here who, may have an interest in acting and you're not doing it, you've never done it, but you've always had an interest, let's talk. If you're already doing it and you have something that you would like to share, let's talk. Or if you used to act and something happened and you lost the desire, you lost it somewhere during your journey, let's talk. This is what this is all about. I really want to be social. I don't want to just be, the person that put up different posts. And I'm going to do that from time to time. I'm going to put up posts. But I really want this to be an interactive communication. I want us to learn. I want to learn different things. I want to learn from you. Like you can learn from me. So let's talk. Let's have fun here. Let's have fun here. Let's actually pull back the black curtain, the veil, and do some Zoom video calls and have fun and just share. But tonight, I specifically came here to say thank you to everyone who has liked this page. If you have pages that you would like to share with me, fine, that's no problem. Inbox me. Send me an inbox and say, "Hey, Ann, can you do the same?" Because I want to learn about you. I just don't want the likes. It's all about really taking this to the next level. And for me, the next level is really connecting and speaking and learning and engaging and leaning in and really being like a collective, a group who are empowering, inspirational, encouraging, who give great hacks, who shares different things, who share moments. And it doesn't have to necessarily always be about acting. It could be just about your discipline. What types of things that you do right now that I don't care, rain, snow, sleet, you're going to do it. You don't make any excuses. You are all about the results. I want to hear about that too, because that's a life skill and it's needed and it's definitely required when we have journeys, when we have beautiful journeys ahead of us. So, thank you guys so very much for taking the time out to take a listen. I didn't want to stay too long. I just wanted to kind of like give you like a little, cozy conversation. And And please, let's talk. Let's actually talk, not just, being behind the computer. Let's actually come face to face via Zoom. We got all these platforms that you can actually come face to face. Let's do that. Let's have a talk. Okay. Thank you again for being a part of this page. And thank you for watching this journey that I'm embarking upon. Thank you for being a part of it. Have a wonderful evening. Good night. Wow.